Namaskar, Ashok Vyas here, waiting to be joined by Dr. Atul Chokshi. Dr. Sahab, namaste, welcome.
Yes.
The question is why Mahabharat happened. When there were so many wise people around, including Lord Krishna, who tried and helped everyone, including Kauravas, to see the futility, or rather, that they should go about without waging the war. What caused this? Allow me also to mention what I heard is they even offered that we are willing to take just five villages for these five Pandavas, and yet Duryodhan said that I am not ready to even give one needle of land for them. Why that situation came about overall? Your take.
Okay. So again, the choices we make depends upon our intellect and our total personality. And here, Duryodhana was on one side. He was the eldest of Kauravas, and he was the making the choice. He was loaded with asuri qualities, or the worst qualities of a human being that can be. Duryodhana is an example of that. So he cannot make a right choice when his whole character is dirty with all blemishes that a human being can have. So there are divine qualities we are born with. There are asuri qualities we are born with. There is a beautiful chapter, 16th chapter, is Deva Sur Sampad Vibhag, means Devi qualities and Asuri qualities. Arjuna had all divine qualities, or majority of divine qualities, and Duryodhana had Asuri qualities. So he was not ready to compromise even for a little bit. He wanted everything. He was even ready to kill his cousins, and he tried to kill them so many times. He was so lusty about the kingdom and the worldly things and the power and position that he was ready to do anything that he had to do. So that's why even Lord Almighty could not convince him that to make the right choice, and that's why he made a wrong choice of waging a war. Otherwise, there was no reason. Any sensible person would have said that, oh, I'm getting the almost a whole the kingdom and just five villages or little space for them to live comfortably. Yes, yes, why not? After all, they are my cousins and they also have a right on this property. But this man was so nasty, so he was full of asuric qualities. So the asuri qualities are six: Dambo, Darpo, Abhimanascha, Krodha, Parushyam, Evach. Agnanam cha Abhijatasya, Partha Sampadam, Asuri. These are six asuri qualities. And he had all of them, truck full of those qualities. While Arjuna was divine, and there are 26 divine qualities. If you want, I can mention that, no?
Please
So,
do. Please do.
so 16th chapter starts with that. God says, so that's why it says, Bhagavan Uvacha Abhayam. He say in enumerates of these. So Abhayam is fearless. Divine people, how they are? Abhayam Sattva Samsuddhi Gnana Yoga Vyavastita Danam Damascha Yagnascha Swadhyaya Tapa Arjvam Ahimsa Satyam Akrodha Tyaga Santir Apeshunam Daya Bhuteshu Aluluptvam मार्दवम हिरचापलम तेज क्षमा धृति शोचम अद्रोह नतिमानिता भवन्ति संपदम देवीम अभिजातस्य पांडव पांडवा. These are the 26 qualities a divine person is born with. And six qualities we mentioned, Asuri person. And then he says, Devi Sampada Vimokshaya, Nibandhaya Asuri Mata. Divine qualities will liberate you, Asuri qualities will bind you. De- Devi Sampada Vimokshaya, Nibandhaya Asuri Mata. Masucha Sampadam Devim Abhijato Asi Pandava. Lord tells him, so don't worry, Arjuna, you are born with divine qualities. There he tells him that you are born with divine quality. That's why Arjuna was so dear to him as a Lord Krishna. That's why he was the most favorite of Lord Krishna, and he guides him. So the bad choices were made by the worst man loaded with bad qualities. Like in the world, we see the Hitler and Mussolini and all those. They are loaded with those bad qualities, and they once they come in power, you are in a mess.
So there's a question, Dr. Atul, that comes to my mind, and that may be beyond the scope of this small discussion. But if one is born with divine qualities and one born with asuri qualities, then is there any way for someone to reform or to refine one set of qualities?
Yes, there's a whole this human birth is to improve upon and acquire more divine qualities and to wash out the asuri qualities and ascend spiritually. So that's why there are three gunas. No, we talked about sattva, rajas, tama. So even if you are born with tamasic qualities, you are free to, you are encouraged to, and the life is given for that purpose, that you go to rajasic, and from rajasic you go to sattvic, and you ascend spiritually. If you don't use it, then you go back worse than you came here.
Marut. So let's go better than what we came here, and that is why we are having these 7 steps to Gita. I appreciate Dr. Atulji, and I just want to mention for those of you who may not have known about him, he's a very accomplished cardiologist, and we are doing this session in America. I'm in New York, he's in New Jersey. The reason I brought it up is because on social media or YouTube, there are people in India or in other countries watching it. So his life is a testimonial that how Srimad Bhagavad Gita is a very potent companion for one and all. And we will continue to have more sessions with him. And the reason we brought this in the title 7 Steps is because when you walk together steps, you become friends. And this
Yes.
celestial song is the song of two friends dialogue also. So Daksha, once again, I not just thank you, express my gratefulness.
But if the answer does not convince you, you can interrupt me, because
Yes,
I have no opinion. My opinion is Gita opinion. So Lord, whatever says, I 100% believe, and that's it.
thank you. Pranams.